All right, in this next one, we got Kamaka III fighting TJ Downtown Brown. Kai coming in with the record of 8-3, 26 years old. They're fighting this one at weight division 145 pounds. The man's 5'7" with a 69-inch reach. Come back on TJ, 14-8 record, 30 years old. 5'9" with a 73-inch reach, so he's going to be a little bit taller up in there. Going on TJ's record, man, the man's finishes, man. He goes for it. He's fighting out of Glory MMA, which is a great camp. Well, what else can you say, man? He loves them arm triangles. He got 9 of them, 9 of them alone. His grappling is off the charts, so definitely something to think about there. His gas tank is good, but he can be susceptible to the low kicks, so something to keep an eye out for. With Kai, he's a banger. He just comes forward, typical, Hawaiian style. Comes forward. The man can get stuck on the bottom, as seen in his last fight when he got pounded out. Other than that, I haven't dug too much deeper into his background, but as far as his last couple fights with Kenny and his last fight with Pierce, who's later on the card, I'm not too impressed with him. I know he did have a high price tag coming in, in his first debut against Kenny and whatnot. I'm curious to see what it is now. Who you got on this one, bud?
Yeah, this was going to be good. Kai Kamaka, the Fighting Hawaiian, versus TJ Brown. They got it placed right now with Kamaka at minus 165, being the favorite, and TJ Brown plus 135. For Kamaka, he's fighting out of Extreme Couture. His last fight was against Jonathan Pierce, who we'll be talking about later tonight. He lost that to ground and pound last year. He does have a quick jab. He loves the quick 1-2. He does get taken down quite a bit, which worries me in this fight. He does have big kicks, a lot of power behind those legs as well. But out of his 8 wins, 7 of them are decisions. He's not really looking for the finish, but he is a tough young prospect with a lot of room to grow. As far as TJ, I mentioned Kai went to the judges, 7 times out of his 8 wins. Well, TJ, on the other hand, he don't like the judges. He finished 13 of his 14 wins, and a majority of those came by submission, as you mentioned earlier. He does have good wrestling, big strikes from top. He loves those elbows, and he's unorthodox on the ground. The big question mark is the level of competition that he's had, prior to now. But the guy is electric, and he can finish the fight from anywhere. I think this could be a potential fight of the night. I think it's going to be a banger. Me, personally, I'm leaning towards the underdog here, and I'm going Downtown Brown.
Yeah, I'm taking TJ too. One thing I just want to look for first before I even make a bet is to make sure that he made weight. He didn't miss by a half pound in his last fight, so it's always something to keep an eye out for. You want your people making weight. So there's no more tactical, misses anymore, so get that shit out of here. He's definitely going to have the reach on Kai.
4.5.
Yes, 4.5 inches, so... I see him at range, piecing him up, and if it goes to the ground, man, it's going to be all TJ. In my opinion, it's going to be all TJ. When Kai gets in the 3rd round, he gasses, man. So if he's look for TJ to be live for round 3 prop, finish.
For sub,
so,
yeah, I think that's a good sprinkle there.
Yeah, so that's definitely something to keep your eye out for. The only time when Kai did prevail in the 3rd round was when he fought not Casey Kenny, sorry. Jesus, what's the guy's name that looks like fucking Troy Dan?
Tony Kelly?
Tony Kelly, yeah, there you go. But when he fought Tony Kelly was coming back from like a 2-year layoff,
Mm-hmm.
So of course he could outwill a man who hasn't fought in forever, and being a younger man. So coming with TJ, TJ's 30 years old, probably hitting his prime right now. So definitely. Yeah. I don't see how Kai's a favorite in this one. I definitely like that stab on Brown, but I just want to make sure he makes weight first. And yeah, man, I'd be all over that, and definitely maybe even a round 3 prop for a finish in TJ.
Looks like TJ Brown is a pick for us both here. This is going to be a good fight. It's going to be a lot of action and a lot of output, I believe. Like I said, I believe this might have potential for fight of the night. Should be a fun one. Let's go TJ.